right, folks. We're going to get this thing going. You already know it's going to be an adventure with the Black Guru. You already know what we're going to do over here in this situation. As you're coming on in, hit the like button, tap the screen, and enjoy the show. We should be dual streaming right now. We got this platform going over here on the YouTube. We got it going on the IG. We're going to have a great conversation tonight. We'll talk a lot about these jokers as always. And I'm tired of hearing these jokers complain, run their mouth and come to me, complain in my chat room, complain everywhere. You got so much complaining. How come you don't complain at yourself? Look down there and complain at that. Complain at why your stuff get wet for who it get wet for. Oh, they don't want to hear that though. They don't want to hear that. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Come back to TikTok. This is trash. Well, you probably trash. You coming in here running your mouth, you're going to be gone. Keep running your mouth up in here. You're going to be gone. Keep coming up here and running your mouth. I already got people in the queue. Don't worry, I will let y'all in a minute. If you are a woman, my stream is mainly for women. If you are a woman and you want to have a conversation with me, that's fine. You can have a conversation with me. You can come on up and I'll have a conversation with you. Have a conversation with you about what I'm talking about or about your situation. You have to come on camera. Shout out to the people over there on the YouTube. As you're coming in, hit the like button if you wouldn't mind. Yeah, this is going to be very interesting. Somebody said I need to laugh. Is there a schedule for the lives on? Just have your notifications on. That's it. If you have your notifications on, you'll be fine. And as a matter of fact, I think I found a way, for those of you who want to watch over on YouTube, I think I found a way so that you guys will be able to see what's going on, see the people that come up over here on IG. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here's my question. Here's the question of the night that I want to know. Here's the question of the night that I want to know. My question is, who else do you blame besides mama for how these kids are turning out? Who do you blame? Who you blame besides mama? I'm so sick of hearing, where are the fathers? Where's the daddy? Who did your stuff get wet for? That's my question. Who did your stuff get wet? Did it get wet for a dude that had a good job? Did it get wet for somebody that actually had something going for himself? That was actually a really good student in college, right? That had a lot of future potential. Is that what it was for? Is that who got your stuff going? Or did your stuff get going for somebody that was in the streets? Somebody that liked liquor, addicted to it, and other substances? Somebody that know how to smooth talk you and sweet talk the panties off of you. You don't know what kind of life he got, what kind of lifestyle he got. You just know he know how to talk your panties off. Is that who it got wet for? That's my question. Somebody said teach and preach. Oh, we're gonna go in tonight. Somebody said they get wet for junkies. Somebody said they like the toxic ones. Somebody said people change. People don't change. No. Here's the thing. Y'all love to say that. People change after, we start to get to know the man and let him. I didn't talk to so many of y'all over this period of time. People ain't changing. It's y'all. It's y'all that's changing. Y'all the one that's saying people changing, and it's y'all. It's what y'all like. These guys ain't changed. It's what you like. Thank you. Somebody said times change, people don't. It's what y'all like. Y'all been liking these type of guys. You got something inside of you in here that goes down to there, that gets you going, and that's what you like. Somebody said, would I walk in on junkies? Yeah, we trying to figure out, why do y'all like, here's the thing. You can't say that genetics affect your children. Listen to what I'm saying very carefully. You can't say that genetics affect your children, right? How they come out and the diseases they have and the medical condition they have and all that stuff, but it doesn't affect their behavior. You can't lay down with somebody that doesn't have work ethic. You can't lay down with somebody that doesn't want to do nothing with their life, somebody that's addicted to substances. You can't lay down with somebody like that, then expect the genetics to come out good. You a fool. Hopefully I can reach through to some of these fools today. If you are a woman, this first part of the show is for you. Come on in, hit the like button, tap the screen so we can get this show on the road. You can't think that genetics ain't gonna have no play in what's going on with you and your children. But you think that, oh, well, here's what we hear all the time. That his daddy had diabetes, or his grandmother had, somebody in the family had this, and that's why I got it, or that's why my child got it. It runs in the family. You don't think robbing runs in the family? Come on, Guru, you speaking now, brother. You don't think being a thief runs in no family, run in no blood? Come on, Guru, speak to him, speak to the people. There ain't no way you can be that foolish. How do you think that the medical conditions run in a family, but you gonna put the stick of somebody that loves to rob inside of you to get you pregnant and make babies, and you think that ain't gonna run in your family and gonna run through your children? You a fool. What's the use of the women that used to go down to the DNA clinics? They used to try to find somebody that had good genes. Come on, Guru, speak to them. Somebody that, listen, they would try to find somebody that not only had good looks, but good genes. How smart was he? What did he do with his life? When a woman wanted to get artificial impregnated, she would go down to a place like that and try to pick somebody good out. What the hell are y'all doing in person? Woo! Brother, drop one of them things for them and let them know what time it is. Go on and drop one of them things for them and let them know what time it is. What do you think you doing in person? How can you think that it's safe and smart? Oh, I go down to a clinic and I carefully pick out the genes of the next father of my children. How come you not doing that in real life? Why is that your mindset when you think you're going to go down to a clinic? Oh, he got to have all his teeth. He got to be smart. He got to come from a good family. Let me read all about his background. Let me see what kind of, what he have going for himself. Somebody said these W's nowadays believe in money, not caring for the person. Facts. I agree with that. A lot of them believe in money. A lot of them got their mindset on the wrong thing. They don't believe in doing right by their children. They don't believe in doing right by they don't believe in legacy. Legacy is all jacked up. Way too many single mothers running around. So I want to know, my question is, if somebody can help me understand this, who else do you blame if we're not going to blame mama? Who else do you blame if you're not going to blame mama? Who's responsible for the way these kids are coming out? Who's responsible for them? Listen, we see the videos all the time. They in there looting and stealing and doing all kind of stuff. You can read articles today where the teachers are saying the kids are way worse behaved than they were before COVID. Who had the children in COVID, during COVID mostly? Who had the children during COVID? Who has most of the children today? That's my question. Who has most of them today? We only chase what we're attracted to. Facts. You jokers are chasing streets. You're chasing money. You're chasing criminal. You're chasing somebody that looked disgusting, somebody that looked like they did something so wrong, like they didn't. I mean, I can't even name all the debauchery. Then they want me to get on the men. They want men like me to go fix and go do something about dudes that choose to live a life of crime, dudes that choose to not take care of their kids, dudes that choose to keep screwing and screwing and screwing and don't care. Couldn't care less about how many he impregnate. How in the hell you want me to, whose household is he going to go in and take care of? You want him, tell him forget about the rest of them baby mamas and tell him to come back to me. You a fool. He ain't coming back to you. He never wanted to be with you in the first place. Your stuff wasn't no good in the first place. He didn't see your stuff valuable at all. Somebody said she give up the box for a cheeseburger, deluxe, and a dinner. Yeah. A dime bag. I think he wanted to say a dime bag of you know what. Yeah, I agree. Of that green stuff. You give up your stuff for a little or nothing. Ain't no value on your stuff no more. Come on in, folks, and hit the like button, tap the screen on whatever platform you're watching me on, and support the content, support this stream so we can get this thing going up over here. I want to know, that's my question. Somebody said loud and crab legs. Yeah. War-torn coochie. Yeah, I agree. But then you want to put the blame back on. You can't put that blame back on no man. You can't put that blame back on the man that you chose. You let him in there. You was the fool for letting him up in there and talking about, no, he didn't trick you. How in the hell he gonna trick you? What did he come off as? What did he present to you? A Harvard degree? You stupid! Man ain't presented no Harvard degree to you. We can't be that foolish as a society. He tricked me, guru. You know how many times I done heard that? They done told me that they getting tricked, right? By men who are, I guess, getting Harvard. They bringing to the table a Harvard degree. They're bringing to the table that they make six figures, showing you the pay check stubs, showing you their driver's license, their social security card, showing you, hey, look, I'm going to show you that this is me. So that later on, I don't want you to say, I tricked you. Somebody said these jokers are fast. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they are. Fast as hell. Exactly. No trickery. You saw what you wanted. Exactly. Low standards. Facts. To the women in here, once again, let me let you guys know the first part of my show is dedicated to the women, right? A lot of y'all need a lot of help. I just had another 3 or 4 women reach out to me today and said, please help me. Please do a one-on-one private with me or public with me. I don't care. If you're a woman, go ahead and hit that plus button at the bottom and you can request up and I'll have a conversation with you. No problem. Because some of y'all need it. Some of y'all need to know, did I grow up in a 2-parent household? Yes, lady, there were 2 parents in my household. There was 2 people in my household. What does that have to do with anything, what I'm telling you? You worried about how I came out. I must have came out all right if I'm over here on you. Shout out to the sisters that are buying the badges to support the Black Guru. Thank you so much for your support. Matter of fact, let me post the link tree over here so that we can continue to get some support, because that's the only way that Black Guru is able to keep these streams going, if you guys support financially. Shout out to the people that enjoy this content that support financially. So you worried about the wrong thing. You worried about what happened in my household. Look how I came out. Now let's look. Why don't you come up and let's see what's going on with your kids? Let's see how well your kids came out. Since you so worried about what I had going on in my household, let's see your children. Let's make sure that they don't got a whole bunch of let's make sure your sons ain't screwed 55 different women, got 55 different baby mamas. Let's see if your daughters then kept their leg closed. That they ain't been screwing and letting everything up inside of them. Now, you want to talk about me. Let's talk about you. Vonnie, didn't you come over from the other platform? Y'all don't know how to request up to come up here and talk to me. Y'all can't be that silly. Y'all don't know how to request up and come and talk to me? All right, now the link tree is posted on the link tree is posted in the on the YouTube. There we go. How do you buy a badge? I think you got to click the little heart thing. I think you buy a badge by clicking the little heart thing. There should be a heart somewhere you could buy badges that supports the Black Guru. Also go into the link tree in my bio or pinned. That supports me as well. Thank you. I already got 5 supporters so far. Thank to everyone that already supported the Black Guru by getting a badge. Thank you. So once again, to the Joker that have all this stuff to say, I'm big, mad, black, but you ain't gonna, I bet you ain't gonna come up and let's see what's going on with your children. How come you won't come up and show your children? How come you won't come up and show the state that your children are living in? Exactly. She declined. See? You see, folks? When I hold their feet to the fire and tell them they want to know what kind of household did you have? Well, why don't you come up? We can talk about my household, but let's look at you. Let's see what kind of household you had, and then we can talk about my household. You want to come in here and run your mouth, but let's see what you got going on first. Let's see what you got going. Yeah, they keyboard warriors. That's exactly what they are. Somebody said they throw rocks and hide their hands. Facts. Hold on one second for me, folks. Let me pull this woman up. How you doing? Good evening. Good evening.
Hello. Well, this is my first time actually following you, so I followed you because some of the videos I seen you were giving good advice. But as watching you, like, why are you so angry towards women?
What do you mean angry towards women? How am I angry towards women?
It seems like most of the, like I said, I don't even follow you for an hour, so I may be incorrect. But it just seemed like a lot of things that you're saying is directing or belittling women for feeling the way that they feel. Because you seem very educated, so you know it's about science as well. So you feel for people, not for who they are. There are some people that's not worrying about the pockets or worrying about if you ran the streets or anything like that. Sometimes you just fall in love with the wrong person and things happen. Happens every day.
Okay, once again, that's the same argument that we always hear, the you tricked me argument.
But it's
okay, hold on a second. The wrong person that you've fallen in love with is a dealer?
Oh, no, me? No,
would a woman know that a man is dealing before she fall in love with him? Yes or no?
Sometimes you don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So how would you, okay, let's do this now. Mm-hmm. Would you verify his source of income before you let him stick you with his pee-pee?
Do I verify that?
I
would say no.
Okay, you don't. Why?
Because I was getting my own paper, and I guess, I wasn't really caring about how somebody else was getting it. It's not until I was tricked, and for me to now,
Okay. Hold on a minute. Your answer is you were getting your own paper. How were you tricked?
Okay, so I was tricked basically thinking a blue collar. I would consider this person being a blue collar. I decided to stop taking a break from dating and everything. But this man just came out of nowhere, let me get you breakfast, showing up to my job and all this kind of stuff. So I thought he was a good guy, good job. And then all of a sudden, a whole bunch of baby mothers came out. He's actually broke.
Hold on a minute. Mm-hmm. Where'd you meet him?
At his job.
How long ago?
How long ago? This was 3 years ago.
You met a man 3 years ago and you didn't know nothing about him. You didn't know how old was he? How old was he?
At the time,
yeah.
He was 40 something.
And you thought he didn't have no kids, no family, no nothing, never been married?
No, I know he had kids, but it was other stuff that started coming out. And I mean, I was with this man a lot. I was with him a lot. So what he portrayed to be was not that. He portrayed to respect women, care about women. He portrayed to be this family person, but he's not. I'm like, my son is fatherless because of that. But he portrayed like, oh, I'm all about my kids. My baby mother is this. My baby mother don't work. And the only thing I would say is I should have picked it up because the way he was talking about his baby mother, but he has more than one. So I guess he loves.
Well, you just said it right there. You just said right there that the way he was
tricked.
Talking.
Exactly.
How is that tricked? How is that tricked if he was telling you, by the way his conversation was, that he had more than one baby mother?
But everybody is human. There is something that just grabs you.
Okay, what grabs you to make you say, I gotta try out the dick? That's the question.
I guess the way that he was treating me, I would say, is the way that he was treating me. I haven't had that in a long time. Like I said, I'm a breadwinner.
How was he treating you? How was he treating you?
I would say he was treating me like a woman. Like I didn't have to pick up no check. I didn't have to do this. I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to ask for anything. And like I said, I was in the insurance world, so which is men dominated. So during the day, like,
so he was paying for stuff. You don't got to go into all that detail. He was paying for a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
Like what though? Just food? Just buy you?
It was not just food. I would say like car payments, or if I wanted bags.
Lady,
or if
he wasn't doing all that before you guys were intimate. I don't buy that.
Oh my God, it's okay. You'll be surprised. All my life that happened until I met this person. And
who are you? You ain't no supermodel.
But it was happening though. It's not.
How tall are you? How tall are you?
I'm 5'4.5".
About how much do you weigh right now?
Right now, I'm heavy.
Okay, how much do you weigh right now?
277.
Okay, how much did you weigh 3 years ago?
I was 5'4.5", so I was about 160, and I was working out heavy.
You were still overweight.
Yeah, but
you gained 100 pounds in 3 years.
I had a baby.
A baby brought you 100 pounds?
Yeah. A baby brought me 100 pounds. 100 pounds with stress. Doing it by myself. This stuff exists. It exists. Like, the only reason why I'm on here is just to say it exists. It's not that easy to just say you picking a fool. No. They fool the hell out of you. Listen, yes, I'm not, how can I say, I'm not afraid to be embarrassed out here, because somebody else probably going through the same thing.
Okay, but listen to what you're saying. Okay.
Yes.
This man was paying car payments, buying you all kind of stuff. You gave him none of your body, and that's what was attractive to you, the fact that he was paying for stuff.
And I didn't have to, like, that's what I'm saying. I was tricked. I wasn't being pressured to, oh, let me sleep with you. So I'm thinking that he's different from the rest.
So all it take a man, you don't know nothing really about him. So all it take for him is to spend a little bit of money on you, and you're going to give him the coochie.
No, stop saying that. That's not true. It's not about the money. That's not what I'm talking about. So I'm so used to, whether that I'm not your type, but I'm like, a thick body is normally men's type back in the day. Say if you maybe that's just not your type. So I'm always used to that. You know what I'm saying? So when it was refreshing to finally find somebody that's not trying to push up on me like that, showing that this is what I can do.
Hold on. You're saying it was refreshing knowing that this man was not trying to sleep with you. Instead, he was just trying to buy you.
Well, damn, I didn't think about it at that time like he was trying to buy me. Like I said, it was refreshing. Okay, if you put it like that, maybe that's what it is.
You know nothing else about what this man got going on. You know really nothing about him. You just know it feels good that it's different that he buying. Okay, I don't buy that, lady.
What you don't buy?
Listen. If a man don't have a certain look about him, you're not just gonna give him none just because he buying you stuff. Hold on. Oh, really?
It wasn't even my
type. You would give some to if it was a little skinny white guy, that was 65 years old, if he's spending money on you, you would give him some too?
No,
Thank you.
don't go that
Exactly,
far.
exactly. So he got to have some type of physical attraction for you.
He started being
Don't
cute.
say that he wasn't even your type. He was somewhat of your type enough for you to screw him.
That was the type.
How long did it take? How long before you met him did you start having intercourse with him? How long?
Probably like 8 months.
So he was buying you all this stuff for about 8 months before you slept with him.
Yeah.
Really?
And it's common. It was happening a lot in my life. Because I don't really feel like I don't have to. Why do you have to give up anything? Like, I really don't feel like you need to give up anything. Because if a man wants you, he wants you. So any woman that is giving it up, that just means they were bruised down the line. They were beat up down the line, and then they just forgot themselves.
You're telling me right now that the man was not really your type.
No.
He was making you feel good by all the stuff he was buying for you. And then he kept buying you all this stuff for 8 months.
Yeah.
And then finally,
don't say like it wasn't like that. Like, oh,
hold on. I'm getting out the story. Finally, after 8 months of him buying you stuff and making you feel good, you finally say, I'm going to go ahead and give him some of this body.
Yeah. Listen, like, let's be real.
You think we stupid? You think we stupid?
No, why you think this is a stupid conversation?
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. How long did you, after you guys started having intercourse, how long was it before you knew you was pregnant?
Oh, man. I'm so sorry. My child is here. If you could accept me when I come back. I'm so sorry. Gotta go.
Folks. Listen, thank you to the 10 people that supported and bought badges. Folks, tap the screen and hit the like button. This is pathetic. This is pathetic. This is pathetic that you have a woman. I didn't even get her age, but she looked like she at least in her 40s now. 40-some-year-old woman talking about 3 years ago she was tricked. Either she in her 40s or, right around 40. 3 years ago she was tricked by some man who made her feel good, made her feel special, was buying her stuff. And that made her, after 8 months, want to give the man some. You need advice, just request up. No problem. I'll give you some. We'll figure out what's going on with your situation. But I don't buy it. I've been talking to y'all for about 2 years. I don't buy y'all's BS stories. There's no way that that's happening. No way. I don't buy it. I don't believe it. This is pathetic. To the woman that says, or to the women that say they want to come up and they want to talk to me, you have to hit the request button. Otherwise, you won't be able to talk to me. You got to hit the request button. Y'all out here getting tricked by men buying y'all gifts and paying car payment. Really? Don't know nothing else that's going. All you know about him is he's buying gifts and paying car payments. That's good enough. Your coochie is worth a car payment.
You stupid.
I know that a lot of these men ain't worth their salt, and a lot of these men be lying. A lot of these men be trying to trick us and everything, right? But if he pay a car payment, I'm gonna give him some coochie.
Here's your question. Spell red.
Red? L-S-T-E-R.
All right. Is that your final answer?
My final answer.
All right.
some of y'all can't join up because you don't have a good enough connection. But you got to hit the request button at the bottom. I think it's a plus button. Folks, over here on IG that are watching, is it a plus button that they have to hit? What does it look like on the screen at the bottom? Is it a plus button that they have to hit to request up? Because some of them don't have enough common sense. Can y'all let me know? Is it a request? Is it a plus button? What does it look like? Yeah, okay. You're saying it's a plus button. Okay, perfect. For the women that are not too bright in this, you got to hit the plus button. Shout out to all the people that are supporting the Black Guru right now and have contributed and bought a badge, right? That's one way that you can support the show. You can also go to the link tree in my bio. Hit the Cash App, the PayPal, or Venmo. It's also posted in the YouTube. It's pinned in the comments in the YouTube. That's how you support the show. That's the only way that I keep this stream going. That's the only way that I keep my show going is through your contributions and your support. Okay, I think she's trying to come back. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on now.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Okay.
You didn't even have to insult me like that.
I didn't insult you. I'm just saying I don't
buy. I heard a little bit. Hold on.
Okay, listen. I'm saying I don't buy your story. I don't buy your story that you got tricked by a man that you're not telling me nothing that you knew about him. You're not telling me no investigation you did. All you telling me that he made you feel good and he was buying you stuff. So therefore, you finally, 8 months of buying you stuff, you gave him some coochie. And then I was asking you, how long after you guys slept together did you know you was pregnant?
Damn, it was soon. It was soon.
Then what are we talking about here?
What do you mean? What are we talking about? What do you mean by that? I don't have it.
As soon as you gave him some, you got pregnant, meaning that you was doing it without no protection.
Right. Okay. What are you trying to get at with that?
What you mean what I'm trying to get at?
Yeah, what you trying to tell me? Like, what do you mean? What was wrong with that? Like, please don't sit up in here like you never done that in your life.
No. No, I ain't never done nothing like that in my life. No, I ain't never done nothing like that in my life. First of all, I'm not spending no gifts on no woman for a whole.
Why? Why not?
Unless I have intention of marrying her, I'm courting her for marriage. Was he courting you for marriage?
That's what I thought.
What do you mean that's what you thought? When did y'all have a conversation about an engagement ring or getting married or getting engaged?
All right, so
if he was courting you for marriage before you even gave him some, you should have got a ring. Now tell me you got a ring before you gave him some. Did he give you a ring?
No.
Well, how in the hell did you think he was courting you for marriage?
Can I tell my story, please, without you cutting me off?
Okay, go ahead. Let's hear her story. Okay. Let's hear her story.
All right. So, like I said, I have the history of I do not have to sleep with men. Like, I've been celibate for a very long time. I did it before. I did it for 2 years in my younger years and all that kind of stuff. So, I started seeing that was leaving me single. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, let me try to open up a little bit. That's only just a snippet to tell you how I got here. So once I decided to open up a little bit and not be whatever I used to be called, that's what happened.
Used to be? What do you mean, whatever you used to be called?
Okay, so because men used to do X, Y, and Z for me without me giving it up, and that's just the way I was. I guess the way I carried myself, the way I spoke, it just came naturally. It wasn't something I planned. I didn't watch a podcast. That's just how I was born. I just felt like my body was a temple.
Okay.
And I didn't feel that I had to give it up just because you did this for me or didn't do this for me. I didn't feel like I need to give it up.
How many men had you been with intimately in your life prior to this man?
2.
And you're 40?
I'm not 40 yet. I'm in my 30s. Damn, I look 40?
You're 30 what? You're 30 what?
I'm 35. Like I said,
How many
I
children?
practice celibacy.
How many children do you have?
I have one.
Okay. You've been with only 2 other men prior to this guy. Were you married?
No, I wasn't.
What was the longest relationship you were in?
The longest relationship I was in was, I would say, about 2 years. Mm-hmm. Hey, they got tired of me.
Wait, lady.
Okay.
You only had 2 prior partners, and the longest relationship you were in was 2 years. So you've been hold on a minute. You were single most of your life and not messing with no men?
I was, but like I said, I never felt like I needed to do anything. You don't get what I'm saying? I didn't feel like
okay, but the way that you put it out, hold on a minute. The way that you put it out earlier was that you was so fine and everything.
Yeah. I never said I wasn't talking to men. I just said I didn't have to. Just because you're with somebody, you have to sleep.
Your longest relationship up until you was in your mid-30s was only 2 years. Ain't no woman who that fine who got it going. Are you serious?
I am 100% serious. Why you don't think it's possible? You trying to call me ugly on here? Is that what you're saying?
Do you have a picture of how you looked?
Hard looking 35.
Yeah. Do you have a picture of how you looked when you weighed 160 something? Can you put that on the screen, or can you put it on the camera? There should be a picture of you around the house somewhere.
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah. Please show us that. To the people on the YouTube, if you haven't done it yet, hit the like button, share the stream. For this powerful content. For the people here over on the IG, hit the heart, hit whatever. Thank you to the people that are supporting the Black Guru with the badges. I can't name you all right now. I don't even think I can see the list.
I don't know if you can see it. Do I got to take it out the screen?
No.
So this is with nothing on, no girdle, no nothing, and this happy smile. I had a great personality.
Lady, okay, that picture is, I mean, you don't got nothing that's closer so we can verify that that's you?
Hold on.
That looked like that you didn't pull something out from the 90s or something.
My hair, the 90s, my hair was...
How long ago was that picture? Hold it up some more. We can't see it. Hold it up in the screen more.
Okay, let me take it out.
Okay, how long ago was that picture taken?
So this picture was taken, I would say, what? Like maybe 8 years ago?
I thought you said before you had the baby. How old is your baby?
He is only 3.
I thought you said right before the baby you weighed 160. Why you pull something from 8 years ago? Why didn't you pull something right before you got pregnant?
Oh, I see. That's the thing. Like I said, it was a downhill. I'll get personal. That's fine.
What do you mean it was a downhill? What do you mean?
So, how can I say? So, a lot of stuff had happened in life, and stress changes things. Stress changes things. It takes your smile away. It takes your personality away. Some people will do that to you, or situations would do that to you. So the way that I used to, like I looked there, that's because when I used to work out, my mind was clear. It was no fog. There was no drinking. There was no smoking. There was no nothing. So you couldn't tell me anything. You couldn't tell me I wasn't pretty. You couldn't tell. My confidence was just up here. So even if you didn't think I was pretty at the time.
So 8 years ago,
that didn't mean that I was not intimidated to be in front of a successful
How old
man,
are you? How old are you right now? How old did you say you
I'm
were?
35.
35.
Yes, I am. Like somebody said in here.
Lady, you younger than me.
Internet is mean. What
year were you born? What year were you born?
88.
Wow. You only got one child. You only have one child.
Because I was very careful. I have one child because I refused to. I didn't want no single parent home. I didn't want Christmas there. I didn't want this there. Listen, well, this is your show, so I can't be giving people advice. So what I'm saying is that I was giving people, I basically was very careful. Everybody around me was having kids, but I just refused to because I thought, I'm going to wait for the right guy. I'm going to wait for the right guy. I'm going to wait for it just never came. It just never came. And I'm not bashing black men. I'm not black. Oh, you're making me stutter. So
How am I making you stutter? I ain't even said nothing to you. How am I making?
Because I'm compassionate about what I'm saying, and then these people got the nerve to be talking about me on here too, and I haven't said none of this. Well,
stop reading their comments. You don't gotta read, right. You don't gotta read their comments.
All right, so I never said this out loud before, so this is where the trembling is coming from. It was just hearing you and watching your videos, and I'm like, but why are you not pointing the finger at the men? Maybe I'm missing it. Maybe I didn't see the videos. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I really want to come here. And then I see a whole bunch of men writing all this stuff. I'm like, are you serious? Or they really have like a blindfold and don't see what they do to women to make us act like this or make bad choices?
What did he do to you to make you this way?
I was lied to. I was swindled.
About what though? About what? You said he was just hold on. You said that he was just buying you stuff.
Okay, so I was.
So what did he swindle you with?
Told stories like we're gonna get a house. I'm gonna do this. I'm with you, and I'm a big.
Where was the promise of marriage? You said that you believed that you were gonna get married. How?
He didn't actually.
Well, how did you think that y'all was gonna get married?
But if you're having a conversation about talking about a house, that's huge. Like, that's money right there. You're not just going to buy a house with anybody. That's foolish. Why would you just buy a house with anybody? It's foolish. All right, so when all that
he told you that he was going to buy a house with you, really? What did he do for a living? What employment did you verify that he did for a living?
He was a bus driver, but not a school bus driver.
You verified that? You verified it?
Yeah, I see.
About
we had lunch.
How much was his paycheck bi-weekly?
Oh, shoot. I never invested into that. Well, goddamn, why you laughing? I need to be in people's pockets. All right. If that's what it is, then no problem. If that's what the advice is, I will be in their pocket. Guru.
Lady, are you hearing yourself?
What am I saying? Tell me what I'm saying.
No, I'm asking you right now. Are you hearing what you're saying?
Yeah.
What was his credit score?
I didn't know that.
So you're just going off the man telling you, "Oh, we gonna buy a house." What?
Yeah. That's what happened. I guess I was a sucker for love. I fell for a fairy tale.
How was the bedroom game? Was he good in the bedroom?
Yeah. Mhm.
And he wasn't even your type though. You wasn't even attracted to him.
I was surprised. I don't like big boys. Like I said, I was a gym fanatic. I was always in the gym. So fat to me, no disrespect to fat people, was just like, ugh.
You 5'4", you 5'4", and you would have weighed 160 some pounds.
I had no belly. I was mostly muscle. I was mostly muscle all my life.
But you don't got okay. You was women that be in the gym like that.
Yeah.
They have a whole lot of pictures that they took when they were healthy and in shape and all that.
You only
Where are your pictures at? Do you have an Instagram? I will go look it up right now. Where are your pictures?
You could go to the one. I had so many, but you could go to yesterday. I can spell it out to you.
On Instagram? On Instagram?
Yeah. Or you could go. Well, I don't know if you can find mine. So yesterday.
YES. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
YES what?
Dot. TER dot. Day. You might find two of them.
I don't see nothing that have you that look like you. What is the profile picture?
That look like me.
Yeah,
Oh my
this is
goodness.
which
My
one
hair
is
is natural now. A lot of
which
things
one is it
change.
supposed to be? This one have a picture of a cat and it's private.
No, it shouldn't be cat. It is no. Why is it cat? I don't know. I have to get out of here. I guess I
You
gotta
don't
leave your
even know
live
it.
and
You don't
finish
even
you.
know if that's the right
Because that's what. Listen, a lot happened to the point I got off of social media. I got off of Facebook. This shit ruined my life. It changed me. Listen, everything changed. There was nobody would ever see me come out here looking like this. You know what I'm saying? Not like this. This was never me. This is me now until I get back to where I need to get
what
to.
all changed? What all happened? That's what you're not filling in. How did he mess you
like
up?
I was forced to be a single mom, which I wasn't ready for. So the life that I was used to is me time. Like I said, like I was in a man dominated field. But at the same time, when it was me time,
You going on and on. Lady.
I'll do my spa thing. I do my spa thing. I do my feminine thing and all that. I don't have time to do that anymore.
Okay, all right.
So you asked me why
You
I
lost
got
your
like this.
me
This is why I'm
time
here.
by becoming a single mother.
Yes.
And you say you're tricked by a man that you didn't know anything about his credit. He promised you that he's gonna buy a house. You didn't ever verify what kind of income he had. Right? You never did none of this stuff. But you just went by his word.
Yes, I
And
did.
6 months and for 6 to 8 months or whatever, he buying you stuff, and then he finally go ahead and sleep with you. You let him sleep with you. And then right after you find out you pregnant, then you find out his true colors. What were his true colors?
All his true colors, he began to be like very rude, disrespectful, dismissive, and I couldn't take that. So I didn't want my child around that energy. So
I thought you said, wait, hold on. I thought you said you learned about baby mothers and all this other stuff.
But he wasn't doing that to me. I said I should have known the way he was talking about his baby mothers. I should have known. I did say that.
No, I thought
that should have been a red flag.
How many children do you think he has now?
How many children? 1, 2, 3. Including mine's 4.
By how many women?
I would say I'll be the third.
You don't even know that for sure.
No. I found out about the second one after. You ain't saying nothing about this man. Ain't nothing wrong with what he did.
What did he do? All he did was buy you some stuff and you gave him some coochie.
Wow.
What are you talking about? That's y'all's problem.
Wow.
And you found out later he had a temper and what else?
He had a temper. He didn't have respect for women. He expected someone to basically.
Well, wait, I thought you said all them months that he was buying you stuff, he was making you feel good, and he had respect for women.
That's the facade. Once he got comfortable, he showed.
No, comfortable or once he got the coochie?
Okay. All right.
Because you said he was real good in the bed.
Yes, he was.
Lady, you think I believe that a man that, first of all, there is no way. He already had multiple baby mamas and stuff, and he real good in the bedroom. There is no way that he was just messing with you or buying you stuff.
Yep.
He messing with other women, first of all. Y'all y'all be real slow. Y'all be ignorant to not know that. Y'all want a man.
You calling me ignorant?
Yeah, y'all do be that way. Y'all want a man.
You don't know who messing
Hold on. Y'all want a man that know how to screw real good, right?
Mm-hmm.
But y'all don't understand what comes with that. If he know how to screw you real good, that means he's either actively doing with a whole bunch of women or he got a whole bunch of experience. And more than likely experience with different type of women.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I was wild with certain things, so yeah.
Probably. Yeah, and here's the thing.
But I would never get like that again. You'll never catch me. That's why I'm so quick to like say something. Women start disrespecting women. Like let's bring that.
Oh, that's
back.
why you wanted to come up here and talk to me, because you feel like I disrespect women.
No, I don't. No, you're very. I wouldn't say that you're disrespectful. I wouldn't say that because I don't know you. It's just the words are aggressive. I think the words are aggressive and it's a little like, demeaning sometimes when it's mean. I just find it, I don't want to sound like I'm immature, but I was just like, why? Why
That
so
does
mean?
sound very immature to say,
But,
he's mean.
Oh my God. You're doing it. Yo, this is very, the internet is hilarious.
You sound like somebody that's in high school. He's mean, or middle
hilarious.
school. He's mean to me.
No, but I got up here though. If I wasn't crying. I just wanted to talk to the person behind the screen.
How come y'all don't say that about other women when they talk to y'all crazy, when they threaten y'all and all kind of stuff? How come y'all don't say that they mean?
Like what? How come we don't say what? What are you talking
when
about?
When other women argue with y'all, go in on y'all, threaten y'all, all that stuff, how come y'all don't say they mean?
Because it's women, it's feminine. We're gonna fight, we're gonna argue, but a man is not supposed to do that.
But it's okay for y'all to argue. Hold on. So it's okay for you to argue and fight with a man, be disrespectful, treat a man bad, right? And he's supposed to take it. But if it's another woman, we two women, we gonna fight each other back.
It all depends on how that man is treating you. If he's acting to get cursed out, he should get cursed out.
Should you get cursed out for the way that you behave?
No, absolutely not. Men and women are not the same. Men should have more control. Don't curse me out because I cursed you out.
Should you have had more control of the situation with you and him and not giving him no coochie until you really knew more about him? Should you had more control?
100%.
Yeah. I think so
100%.
I think so too.
It happened. It's not great. It happened. And it's, I came on here for one to talk to you, like I said, and for two, if it's happening to other people, like don't let situations, if you don't mind me saying my opinion, don't let situations make you make choices, force you into choices that you would never make.
What kind of hairstyle do you have?
I have locks.
Those are yours or they extensions?
They're all mine. This is all my hair.
It's your hair.
It's a mess right now.
Your hair that you grew?
And that picture, that was mine.
It's your hair that you grew?
That grew out of my head.
Okay.
Yeah,
see, it's sad that I have to ask this question now because I didn't found out they got extensions, fake hair for locks that y'all put in. So now I have to even ask, you got locks? Let me see. Or is it real? Is it yours? Did it grow out your head? Not did you buy it? Did it grow out your head? Okay.
But us women gotta start asking men if they're wearing units. They're wearing units in 2024. They can't jump in the pool either.
Where's this man at now?
I cut ties. I have no idea. I could not.
When did you cut ties with him?
When I found out I was pregnant.
Why? Why did you cut ties with him?
Because I had broke up with him. Before I found out I was pregnant. So the thing was, like, he started showing his true colors, like you said, after it happened. It was just like, who is this person? So after that happened, I was like, I can't be around this energy. This is not really me. I snapped back to reality real quick. I was like, this is not for me. So after that happened, and then
you had post-dick clarity?
What the hell? That's a thing?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I did. It don't matter how good it was. I could not. If I know I can't live with you,
it was so good.
Go.
It was so good. It was so good. It was so good. You had to go, huh? It was too good. You said, if he doing this to me, I know he been doing this to other women.
His attitude was nasty. It was disgusting. I could not share a home with this person. That's when I was like, this is a lie. Like, who could live with somebody like this? I'm not your maid. I'm not.
So you've been celibate for 3 years? Or you've been abstinent?
No, I did this back in the day. Off and on.
Have you been abstinent for 3 years?
No, I finally broke that this last summer. But for 2
Where's he at? Where's that guy at?
Somewhere outside. All right, he's not
Have a good night, ma'am. Have a good night.
All right.
I don't know if I want to talk to somebody else and keep the stream going. Folks, if you are enjoying this content, I need 4 more people to hit the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. I don't care which one you hit. It's in my bio. I'll also post the Cash App right here, or it's on the link tree pinned in the YouTube. The only way I can do this show, and you know, I'm kind of disappointed in the men. I got so many men that say, bro, we support you, we rock with you. But yesterday when I did the stream, all women. Where are the brothers that say, I support you, Guru, I rock with you? But none of y'all actually support and donate. None of y'all support and donate. It's all women. Disappointed in the men. Don't send me no messages or write me a whole bunch of stuff saying, we love you, Guru. We rock with you. You the next Kev. You up and coming. But y'all don't actually support. If you want to keep this stream going, you want me to continue to have these conversations. If you find yourself entertained or you think this content is valuable, support the content. I ask for support for the content every hour. Shout out to Miss Samantha. There we go. See, look, another woman. And I think she's probably a woman of color. Thank you so much, sister, for the Cash App. Now we only need 3 more. We only need 3 more. Then I'll bring up the next guest. Y'all got about 2 minutes to make that happen, too. For the people that are leaving out of here, good. Leave. We don't want you in here watching my stream if you're not going to support. Shout out to Roderick for the Cash App. Thank you, my brother. Money Man Low. Shout out to Money Man Low for the Cash App. We almost hit the goal. Shout out to Jumper. Shout out to Jumper for the Cash App. Whew. As y'all can see, these women need a lot of help. Shout out to Trip for the donation. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. Thank you to the brothers tonight that actually came through. Thank you to the brothers. Chantel, I'll read your message in a minute. I don't know what you said. And you guys can send me a message. If you send me something through Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, you can send me a message and I'll read it. Chantel said, can you check why I get blocked? I don't know. I can't check it during the stream, Chantel. I can't check it during the stream. I can check it for you after the stream. I'll check for you. Shout out to brother Adrian for the PayPal. He said, keep the valuable content going. Thank you, my brother. We all need healing. Jazz, thank you so much for the Cash App for supporting the Black Guru. This is the only way we can do this type of content, folks. If this content, if you believe it's good for the community, if you think it's going to help some of these women out, if you think it's going to help some of these men out, this is the only way that we can do it. Yeah, I know there's a lot going on in Houston right now with those hurricanes. I feel so sad. I see you, Jelly. I hope you get out. You shouldn't be on here watching me right now, well, unless if I'm giving you some entertainment to make it through the night, then I understand that. Alexis says, please keep the live going. Shout out to Alexis. Thank you so much, Alexis, for the Cash App. Shout out to brother Kendall. Thank you, brother Kendall, for supporting the Black Guru. Dang, somebody else said, car flooded, no power. Man, I hope I'm able to support some of y'all through this and actually give y'all some entertainment and give y'all some valuable content, because I know it's rough out there. If you in Texas right now, it's rough. That's the best I can do. Here's something else that I do that I just added, folks, to my content. If you are a paid subscriber, this is what I'm going to do. Ever so often, I don't know, maybe once a week or so, I am going to actually do a call with my subscribers. I'm going to call you. I'm going to pick a subscriber that's a guru, and I'm just going to call you and have a conversation with a subscriber. Ever so often. I might do that once a week. It might only be 15 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to start calling my subs. Somebody said, no way they watching you with the hurricane. Well, you know what? Some people need it, right? They need it to get through life. Life is tough. I'm going to do a call. So if you're a paid subscriber, if you subscribe to the Black Guru on IG, I'm going to call you on IG. I'm going to do a video call with you and just see what's going on with you. Shout out to Miami the Most. Thank you so much for the donation. And Camille said, thank you for being you. I should have got everybody, but if I missed anybody, I apologize. All right, folks, here we go. Yes, brother Adrian, I did give you a shout out earlier. I appreciate you. Salute to brother Adrian for the PayPal. To the women that are trying to request up, go ahead and request back up. You got to have a pretty strong connection though. If you have a weak connection, it's not going to bring you up. So you got to have a pretty strong connection. Somebody get this troll out of here. One of my moderators, this help a ninja out. Matter of fact, let me make Adrian. Adrian, you're a moderator now. Get this fool up out of my chat room. These jokers are goofy talking about help a ninja out. The hell is that? Micah, for some reason, it won't let me do you. I don't know why. Certain people, maybe it's because you got a new account. Guru probably made $500. You think I'm making that much money in an hour? You crazy. This, what I do on these streams don't pay my bills. To the women in here that were requesting up, you got to re-request up because some of y'all have a bad connection. Some of y'all have a bad connection, so I can't do anything about you. Shout out to everyone that bought badges. I can't even see who all bought badges. Shout out to everybody that bought a badge tonight and supported the Black Guru. Here we go. Do we got any more women that want to come up? If not, let me keep it going, folks. Well, we can keep talking about this all night. Listen, that was another prime example of a woman right there. Look. Now, she claims that this man, y'all prove my topics every time. Y'all prove my content every time. I literally said, who are you going to look at and blame for your children besides you? The way that your children are coming out so bad, who do you blame besides yourself? Do you have to leave your camera on? Yes, you do. Who do you blame besides yourself? That woman right there, who do we blame? She did no investigation on this man. Now she claiming he got such bad character that she had to cut this man completely off. His character is so bad, you got to cut him completely off. Who do you blame? You did no investigation on this man. You didn't even verify his job. You don't know nothing about his credit score, nothing. But you feel so good because he buying you things. What is wrong with y'all? To the men that are requesting up, this section of this part of my stream is only for women. It's for women to come up so that I can talk to them. Exactly, Paige. Paige said she took no accountability. Life Lit, appreciate you over there on the YouTube. Thank you so much. Greetings, Faith in Amsterdam. You take no accountability. I know she's still in here listening. If you listening to me, lady, you prove my topic. Your child, as bad of the character that your man had, your ex had, the man that was trying to woo you for all them months, as bad as his character is, how do you think that child is going to come out now? When are y'all going to start taking responsibility for your children the way they come out? It's based off who you letting up inside of you. I asked her, I said, how soon after you and the man started screwing did you get pregnant? Oh, it happened real soon, real quick. You know, a person after 3 months, she had 8 months. Yeah, she had 8 months. How does that work, folks? Thank y'all. Thank you for writing that in the comments. How does that work? You was with and around this man for 8 months. And it was all deception until you got pregnant. It was all this. He was fooling you the whole time. How? How does it come clear to you who he really is after you get pregnant? Why can't you see anything before you get pregnant? This has been the story of most of these women since I've been doing this content. That's what they tell me all the time. They tell me that, oh, I didn't know, Guru. Hey, I didn't know what was going on. You know, we was, whatever we was doing to do or whatever. And then all of a sudden I come to find out he got all these different baby mamas. He getting ready to go back and be locked up. I didn't even know he had all this record and all this stuff that was going on with him. I didn't know nothing about his past. And then his mama told me this, and it's the same. Y'all the same old jokers. And then she gonna have the nerve to say, you don't got nothing bad to say about him? Hell no. You talking about he fooled you, he swindled you. You on here trying to swindle us. You on here tonight trying to fool us and swindle us. You're the same old jokers with the same old story. Why don't y'all come with a better story? Okay, I think this is a woman right here. Let's see what she got to say. That picture, whatever kind of picture you got kind of look like a man. Delisha? Hi. Hi. Your profile picture kind of look like a man. It don't look too much. Yeah, you need to update that.
It's not really a picture. It's like one of them.
Yeah, it's like a emoji or something, or a yeah. It looks kind of like a man.
Got you.
I'm just giving you some advice so that you can, folks, hit the like button if you haven't, and tap the screen if you haven't, depending on where you're watching, so that you can enjoy some of this good content that we got going on over here. Thank you for the support, and thank you for the continual contributions and buying the badges and supporting me. Share the stream if you haven't with somebody that you know that could use this content. Okay. What do you have to say about what's going on here tonight?
Well, I do believe that
is your name Delisha? Your name Delisha?
Delisha, yes.
Okay, I got it right. Delisha.
Yes.
Okay.
I do believe that genetics are very important in choosing who you decide later on will be a spouse.
So why most of y'all don't do that when y'all looking at the man? Why y'all don't size him up for what kind of character he has, what kind of education he has?
I absolutely did that. My mother and father taught me that. So I absolutely did that with my choice.
All your kids is doing pretty good? They good, well behaved?
They're doing great. They're grown. They're 30 and 26 and both doing great.
Okay, 20 and 36. Where's your husband at right now then?
At work.
Oh, you still, how long you been married?
I've been married 26 years.
Excellent. Excellent. So you able to keep them in? Yeah, I just think I love that you can keep them in. I just thought your profile picture kind of looked a little bit. Yeah, you just need to change that up.
No problem. I can do that.
Okay, he's at. What does he do for a living?
He actually works for UPS.
Okay, excellent. What do you do?
I am a secretary with the school district in my city.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Okay, I'm glad we finally got a woman that came on here with some common sense that says you think it is very important who you choose. You did that with your husband? You chose him based off his character, based off his smarts?
I even looked back into his relatives. Like, are your people jailbirds? Because if your people are jailbirds, then it's in you to be a jailbird as well.
Why you think most of these jokers today, these W's, why you think they not doing that?
I don't know, because
they're turned on by that. They like that, a lot of them.
Yeah, no.
They're turned on by, I'm just, my stuff getting wet right now, thinking that you got a whole history. Your daddy and your granddaddy was robbers.
Right. I agree with you. I'm not gonna lie. I don't normally agree with a lot of your stuff, but I agree with this.
Wait, hold on a minute. You don't normally agree with a lot of my stuff.
I only say that because I guess the videos that I have caught on Instagram are not even subjects that, or not even things that I've done, because I've done the best I could, and I think I did a great job. But I feel like some of your content, some of your wording is a little harsh sometimes. But I get it. I get it, because that would have been how my mother would have talked to me.
So you can't handle. So you're saying you can't handle the way that I say it, basically.
No, not necessarily. I mean, I feel like I feel for some of the women sometimes.
Why?
I don't know. Because they clearly are making bad choices.
Thank you. So why don't you feel bad for me having to listen to their garbage and their lies?
Well, look, I'm here. Normally, I wouldn't have joined. I was like, you know what? Let me join. Let me send a little badge, because this is interesting conversation tonight.
It's an important topic, right? Now, let me ask you this. And we're going to keep the show going. Let me ask you this. What do you think about that last woman that was on here and her story? Do you think that she said, no, I'm going to specifically ask you this. She said that she wanted me to put a lot of blame on this man. She was like, wow, you're not going to say nothing about him? What do you have to say about that statement right there?
I feel like she took no accountability.
Thank you.
None. At that age, even if she is 35, which honestly I don't believe, but if she is 35, she's old enough to know better.
Thank you. Well, thank you, sister, so much for coming on. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Have a good night.
You as well. Have a good night. Folks, thank you so much for continual supporting the Black Guru. We still got room for some more women to come up. Oh, we got some more women here trying to come up right now. Don't you worry, folks. We're going to have a good stream tonight. Y'all continue to support the Black Guru. Hit the like button. Tap the screen. Thank you for your continued support and sending the gifts. We're going to keep this thing going. Okay. Don't hit my request button if you're not ready to come up. Don't play on my thing. That's one thing I don't like. I didn't like it on the other platform, and I don't like it over here. Don't play games in my request box. Okay? If you're going to come up, you a woman, be ready to go. This is for women. Don't play in my joint. If you a man, don't request up. If your signal is trash, don't request up. I just said if your signal is trash or you got a problem, don't request up. Do y'all not understand? Can we get some women that know how to actually follow direction? How many of y'all actually got through high school? Did y'all make it out of high school? Somebody said they got Family Dollar internet. This is sad. Y'all are sad. Y'all got trash internet. Y'all want to get on here and talk. See, you know, I think that's what it is. It be them same ones in the comments running their mouth saying, I get on there and I'll tear his ass up. They talk to me like that. But then when it's time to actually come up on here, the internet is trash. You jokers. It's the same old jokers. Y'all the same old jokers. Whoever this is that's wearing this hijab, stop requesting up here and you're unable to join. You can't join. That's somebody said that's their prepaid phones. Yeah. Yeah. Folks, where are the women at? Do we not have any more women? Do I have to start talking to some men right now? Do we not have any more women? If you're a subscriber, this is your opportunity. If you're a man or a woman subscriber, you can come up right now and cook. Whatever you want to say. If you want a Black Guru subscriber, I'll let you come up. You can cook. Whenever you want to come up, just hit it. And I'll let you come up. You can cook. The last person that was on here, I give you a few minutes to just go off. Somebody said, bring the men up. Okay, you're here. Okay, then request up. The women are afraid. Yeah, they like to talk and run their mouth in my comments, though. I already know they're not that brave. They love to talk and run their mouth in my comments, and they're not that brave. Listen, if you're having trouble speaking to me over here, go to YouTube, and I'll put a link where you can speak to me on YouTube. I'm not brave. Oh, really? Not brave for what? What state do I live in? Why are you worried about what state I live in? Exactly. She running her mouth. Look, she just came and said, she just said, I'm not brave. But then when I said, okay, come on up, she said no. Exactly. Get the hell up out of here. You're busy right now cooking. Okay, nobody asked you. If you busy right now cooking, then y'all are goofy. Y'all are goofy. Yeah, they're scared. Exactly. A lot of them, these jokers run their mouth. Back to what I was saying. I can cook y'all some more. I'll cook y'all some more. Oh, we're going to keep this going because I'm going to chop this thing up and roast y'all. Because that's what y'all need. Y'all need, I wish I could get, some of y'all are sick though would like that. Y'all didn't have y'all behind tore up enough when you was younger. You didn't have no strong father put that thing on your backside. Let me have got a hold of you. I would have scared the hell out of a lot of y'all jokers. Not just with nothing on your backside. I would have scared you. I would have just been popping up at random times, scaring you out of your sleep and everything. You would have never known when I was coming through. That's what a lot of y'all need. Would have scared you out of liking some no good joker. Would have scared you out of liking all these y'all like all these women wooing over and swooning over Wade Wilson. Loving somebody that got rid of, took 2 women's lives, and then you got a whole bunch of women trying to be with him. Y'all are goofy. Somebody said discipline. No, they don't. Y'all don't have discipline anymore. Y'all are not the women that your mothers and grandmothers were. Y'all are not those women. Y'all are a different breed. Guru, can we ask you a question? Okay. I accepted your request. Why did you decline? You said you wanted to come and ask me a question.
What's up? What's up?
What's going on?
Not much.
What you got for me?
I got a question for mine. Yeah, I'll be. What's your name, by the way?
Brother,
What's your name?
you don't know what my name is?
No, I don't know your name. My first time here.
How'd you get here then?
I just seen you on Instagram. I just.
Okay, brother, what do you got a question about then? What are you trying to get at?
What I mean is that, like, what's your agenda? Like, what is your, how can I say it like this? Like, what do you want? Like far as talking to these females like this, like, what I mean is, like, why do you do this? Like, what's the point? What's your point?
Okay, what are you hearing me say?
It's like you're talking rude to them.
Okay, I didn't ask you that. What are you hearing me say exactly?
Using profanity, cussing them out, not treating them properly, and all that stuff.
Okay, what am I saying to them? That's my question. Once again, what exactly am I saying?
My question to you, I'm gonna ask you a question. The question, what did you saying to them is like, you saying disgruntled things, like it's derogatory.
Like what?
Profanity.
Okay, tell me exactly what I'm saying to them that is so bad. You're not using the proper words for them to understand. Like, what I mean is that far as like you cussing them out. Brother, you still not able to tell me exactly what I'm saying to them.
I just told you. I just told you.
You just saying I'm using profanity, cuss them out. What exactly am I saying though? Tell me what I'm saying.
Put it this way: you are disrespecting them as far as being a lady. Like, you're not using the words that you should use. Like coming at a different language. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
You should come to them like respectful. You see what I'm saying? Because I put it this way to you. Like, just because I got on, like, I'm being honest with you. Like, just because I got on a suit, it doesn't mean, treat them any type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not right. Like, this is what I'm telling you for real. I'm a man, you a man.
Okay.
But respect go both ways, right? So you want somebody to respect you, right? Go both ways. So what I'm telling you, like I say, is that if you got any kids, you got a daughter, you don't want no man treating your daughter the same way how you treated them, if that makes sense.
Brother, you sound real emotional right now. Is this touching you? The words that I'm saying is touching you?
No, it's not touching me. It's just that it's crazy how where we come from, like your ancestors, our ancestors come from, of being, foul, like I'm not emotional is what I'm saying. Like,
brother,
I come from a background. You said what?
Brother, you seem real emotional right now. Real emotional.
Trust me. I promise to God I'm not.
No. But listen. You said man to man. You having a conversation with me, man to man. You sound real emotional right now. Listen. No, I want you to think about. Hold on, brother. Hold on. Now, you've been talking a lot. You sound real emotional over a man that's on the screen on your phone talking to women and trying to set them straight because they don't have proper guidance and they don't know what they're doing.
So let me ask you this question. I understand.
Okay, did you hear me? Did you hear what I just said?
I understand what you're saying.
Okay,
Okay,
so I just answered what you said. You said, "What's my goal?" I just told you a lot of them don't have proper guidance. They don't know what they're doing. They're making a mess of their life. You know how many? Listen. You don't talk right now. Just listen.
Go ahead.
Do you know how many women contact me every day in my DMs asking me for help with their situation? Begging me if is there any hope for me? Can you help me, please? I saw your content. You're very good at what you do. Please talk to me. Please help me. How do I get on your stream? I get probably 15 a day. Do you hear that?
I'm listening.
Okay, so obviously I must be doing something right if I got all these women coming to me asking for guidance, right?
Well, put it this way. I understand what's your motive and all that stuff, but what I'm telling you, like I said, is that my thing is, it's like, just because a girl got a weave, doesn't mean that's who. Other words, that means who she really is. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it this way,
brother. What's your purpose of being here? Why are you here? What's your purpose of being here?
You said what?
Why are you here right now? What's your purpose of being here? Why are you here?
I'm here for a reason. Just like you're here for a reason.
No, okay. We know you here for a reason. What's the reason? Hold on, brother. Hold on. You don't answer when I say, why are you here? You don't answer and say, I'm here for a reason.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm here for a reason. So I'm here for a reason because it's like, that's what I'm saying to you, man. It's like, you remind me to me as Kevin Samuels, bro. Like, other words, like I said once again, man, it's like,
you're here because I remind you of Kevin Samuels.
No, listen what I'm saying to you, bro. What I'm telling you is that the way he did things, other words, you do the same thing he was doing. You see what I'm saying? In other words, how the way you, like I said, my point for saying, like I said once again, is that every woman ain't the same, man. Every female is not the same. So
why'd you bring up Kevin? What did Kevin have to do with this?
Because your demeanor and your persona is the same as him. Same thing. It's the same, you know. But what, like I said once again, is my point once again is that it's like how the way you come to females, man. It's like that's rude, bro. That's rude. Come on, man. That's rude, bro. That's rude. I don't think that's right.
All right, brother. That's all you want to tell me?
Huh?
That's all you want to tell me? You think I'm rude?
I mean, you should know you're rude. You should know that, you know. All right. So let me ask you this question: How you want to be treated? How you want to be treated?
Brother, I'm done answering your questions.
I can't answer the question.
Okay. Thanks for coming up and telling me that you think I'm rude. Have a good night.
Yes, sir. You have a good night too.
Once again, folks, what I tell y'all, what I always say, these are the children and the grandchildren of the White Rock era. And before you know it, that's another example of my point. How do you think your children are going to come out when you lay up with him? To the women in here, please be honest with me on YouTube and on IG right now. Please be honest with me, both of y'all groups. How do you think your children are going to come out when you lay up with him? Please tell me. How will your children come out? What kind of children will you have? Feminine children. Remedial. His girl putting hands on him right now. Children are going to come out slow. Shout out to everybody. Once again, we had a few more supporters that bought badges to support the Black Guru. Thank you guys. As you can see, this is not an easy task, folks. This is a tall task that I'm dealing with. This is a tall task that I'm dealing with. Lady Love said the kids will have some issues. Hazel said on YouTube, just like him, worthless. Light-skinned dude just took a L. My goodness. Do we have any more women? I look like I got a whole bunch of men that want to talk to me, but where are the women at? Where are the badges at?
What's going on? Hey, look, bro. That nigga tripping. You want to know why? You want to know why, person?
Why is that?
Bruh, coming from the whole aspect of you, he comparing you to another nigga, first of all. Then, he come with how you talking about women, right? So listen to this. I know personally, how you come at women, you don't come at women no type of way. Bitches, excuse my language too on here, bitches and hoes.
Yeah, watch the profanity, not too much. But yeah, I got you. I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I know what you're talking about.
And they misconstrued it. It's like I seen this one post you posted, and you was like, the lady came out and admitted all her faults, admitted everything, right? And he was like, hey, I ain't got no dog in this race. I can't even say nothing to her. She's saying everything that.
Go ahead. You cut out for a minute. Go ahead.
Oh, my bad. You said she was saying everything that you would critique. You know what I'm saying? But you stopped it and she shut you up by just admitting her faults.
I had nothing to say to her because she already said it all.
Hey, and they don't even know that. So Buddy just hit me on the comment. I read the comment. Bro said, bleed is a male, not a man. Hey, he a whole male, man. These niggas ain't men, bruh. They don't even know how to be. Or the White Rock, man. It killed
That's the White Rock. That's exactly who that dude was. He on that White Rock. Listen, I'll take that back. They don't use the White Rock no more. They using this Flocka and all this other new stuff, lean and all this stuff. But his mama and his grandmama or his daddy, his granddad, they was using that stuff. And let me tell y'all women something that y'all don't think. If you was with a man that was loaded always on stuff, that stuff passes into your stomach, that gets into your thing. Right? And you're going to hold that baby in your stomach for 9 months that's loaded. That baby's loaded too with a whole bunch of illegal substances up inside that baby. Yeah. Now, how you think that baby's going to come out? Y'all over here talking about this dude's slow, he remedial. Why do you think he's that way?
You're doing God's work, bro.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you for coming on. Folks, if you haven't done it yet, hit the like button for me if you're over on the YouTube. Tap the screen if you're over here on IG. Share the stream. Support the content. Share the stream. Shout out to Miss Jana for the Cash App. Thank you so much. I think that's a woman. Miss Jana. Thank you so much for the Cash App donation to support the Black Guru so we can keep this stream going. I did count that toward this hour. Trust me. We're actually doing pretty good. Where are the women at? Do we not have any more women? I think this is a woman right here. Somebody said his mama was on that rock. Yeah. Somebody said his mama was on that rock.
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Guru?
What's going on? I'm looking for women right now. But you got something to say real quick in like 30 seconds? You got something to say? Give me like 30 seconds.
30 seconds, just maybe some like...
Do you agree? Well, let me ask you this. Do you agree with my point so far tonight that who else do you blame besides mama for how these kids are coming out today? How bad these kids are coming out?
I'll say I do agree.
These teachers are saying these kids are worse than before COVID. They have so many type of behavioral problems, mental health problems. They're fed up with these kids.
Yeah, I understand definitely. I'll just kind of attribute that to social media and just how how morbid and just how gory it's really becoming, now. So, no, I definitely agree. A little content. Really, I just wanted to hop on and just maybe just ask some advice for like younger guys as far as like, you know, like being more disciplined, just things like.
How old are you, brother? How old are you?
I'm 24.
24. Do you have any children?
No, sir.
Okay. What are you doing right now with your life?
So right now I'm in school and then also like work. I work full time and then I have a couple of businesses on the side.
What are you going to
Like,
school for?
videos. Yeah. So really my major. So my major is health systems management, which is like managing hospitals. It's basically just business management, but for hospitals. But honestly, I kind of want to get into cloud computing. Like,
Okay.
I want to do something with computer science because, like, I know some of my friends are graduating like younger than me, making 90K, 100K. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna make that doing business. Like, at least not off the gate. At least that's what I think.
Okay. And do you have any plans on starting a family, being married, anything like that?
Nah, well, my dad didn't get married until he was 33.
Okay, what do you
So
want to
that's
be?
kinda-
What do you want to be? You said discipline. Discipline in what area, though?
I just feel like for me, like sometimes, like if I have like certain projects and stuff, like especially if I know it's a big project, I kind of have like a little bit of anxiety when I'm trying to start it, like when I'm starting it. But it's kind of like once I get started, it becomes a little bit easier. So I'll say like my biggest problem is just like that hump to just like how to get over the hump to actually just get started.
Okay.
You know?
All right, perfect. All right, brother. Because your connection is kind of bad, I'm gonna answer your question. I'm gonna answer him right here. I'm gonna answer him right here. For the young guys, if you want more discipline with finishing projects, right? Here's one thing that I'm gonna tell you. You have to read. You have to read. This is my problem, especially with a lot of the women of today, right? They don't read. You have to read, and you have to love reading. Read more, read more. You can never stop reading. Never stop reading in life. Reading opens your mind up to all kind of things, right? Because you're talking about you can't focus on something, but it sounds like your mind is you just have a blockage because you don't have enough knowledge yet. You don't have enough life experience. So you can replace life experience through wisdom and reading and knowledge. That's what you need. You need to read. That's my advice to you. Focus on reading and learning, and you'll be fine. Focus on reading and learning. Find, especially you want to like know what kind of books you should have. Listen, you should have a variety too, right? You're going to read books on finance. You're going to read books on self-help and motivation. A lot of that. Religious, right? I'm Muslim, so I read the Quran. You have to open your mind up. You got to open your mind. This is a lot of problems that I have with a lot of the women in our society. They don't read. They don't read anything. Therefore, they don't learn and they don't get better. You're not going to get better unless you... One of the books that's why I like my background. That's why I have this background full of books. Because I've read almost every single one of these books I've read. I think there's a couple that I haven't got to yet. There's one particular book on this shelf back here. It's called The Myth of the Missing Black Father. The Myth of the Missing Black Father. And that book alone expanded my mind to realize that a lot of the women in our society, in the black community especially, they say things about black men or stereotypes from other communities I put out about black men that are not true. That are not true. And then it actually starts to change your mind and open my mind about you have a lot of black men doing this XYZ. they get a bad rap for not paying child support, for being locked up, for not being there. But they do a lot of other stuff that they get no credit for. One example of that is social fathers. That book talks a lot about social fathers. Black men, more than any other group of men, become social fathers to black children. What is a social father? Meaning they, by proxy, kind of take on children. Kind of like an example of that is LeBron James' coach, right? For a period of time, LeBron James' coach, when he was young, LeBron lived with his coach. He learned things about how to be a man from his coach, right? So his coach became like a social father. You don't get much credit for that. You don't get much recognition for that, but a lot of black men do stuff like that. Move in and be with a woman who has 2 or 3 kids by different men for 4 or 5 years, and you pour it into her children, but you're not going to get any recognition for that. You were a social father. You helped take care of a woman's kids that were not yours for years, but you're not going to get any praise for that. That's a social father. And then stuff like that starts to open up your mind to think past what's going on with our men. This is why they ask me, why don't you get on the men more? I've had women just recent as today ask me, Guru, why don't you talk to the men more? These men. They want me to go and talk to the pookies that they've had children with. Or some of them, they don't even know who the father is. They want me to tell these guys to get in the home and start taking care of the kid. You stupid. Can't tell no man who has 15 baby mamas. Where's he going to go? Hey, bro, you got 15 baby mamas. It's time for you to go live with one. I had one brother tell me that. I said, what is he supposed to do if he has 15 baby mamas? And a guy told me, well, he needs to pick one of them and go and live with one of them and take care of those kids. I said, so the other 14 baby mamas and children that he had with all of them, they just suffer? You're telling me that he needs to go live with one baby mama and take care of the child or the children he had with that one? And he said, yeah. He said, that's the solution. I can't pull up my request box for some reason. Folks, I can't pull up my request box. Give me a second. I think I might have to restart the IG. I think it froze out on me or something. Give me a second. I think I'm going to restart the IG. I'll be right back. Folks over on YouTube, appreciate y'all for joining. I'm just restarting the IG. No problem. Just bear with me 1 second. We're going to restart this joint and we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep this going for a little while longer and see if any women want to come up. These no good jokers. They got all this stuff to say to me, but here I am. And when I'm on here, they not here. When I'm actually here, they know where to be found. Of course, blessings to you as well. Thank you so much for your support over on the YouTube. Thank you so much for your support over on the YouTube. All right, we back in action. We back going. Yeah, I took the IG down because it was glitching. It was glitching, but I just restarted it. We back up and rolling. Don't worry, folks. We back up and rolling. All right, let's get this going again. If you are joining right now, this is your opportunity, especially as a woman. This is your opportunity to join the call if you want to talk to the Black Guru. Your connection needs to be somewhat strong, though. If you're in a bad signal area, it's best if you join over Wi-Fi if you can. Yes. Yes. Speak. Speak, lady. Hell up off of here. These jokers are ignorant. I swear, jokers are ignorant. Once again, if you are a woman, now is your time to come up. Not a man. This is for the women. Now, I didn't say anything about if you are a man. I said if you are a woman. That means, and I'm not talking about, because I had this problem over there on the other platform. If you were born with something that's able to bear children, that's who I want to come up. Not if you transitioned. Not if you transition. I'm not looking for that. Somebody said these are ignorant jokers. Yeah. Can I speak about the Quran? No, this is not about the Quran. I'm not here to speak right now about the Quran. So can you please stop requesting to come up here and talk? I'm not talking about the Quran. Oh my God, what happened? Don't worry about what happened. We back now. I just have to restart the live stream. Once again, this is for the women. All the women that said they wanted to talk to me, this is your night tonight. I already talked to a few women tonight. So now you can come up before I end the stream. Oh my gosh, you picked me. My bad. My headphones are not working and you couldn't hear me. Okay, well, come back and try again. You can come back and try again. Get your equipment working properly so that way we can have a conversation properly. Because I dedicate most of my streams for women. Because y'all need the most help. Shout out to Jeezy for the badge. Thank you, Jeezy, for buying the badge. Why does this thing seem like it keeps freezing? Shout out to Lamar for the badge. Thank you for the badge. Thank you for supporting the Black Guru.
Oh, hello?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay. You can hear me well.
I can hear you well. Why are you so happy? Why are you cheesing so big? What's going on?
I just love life. I just got back from a workout, took a shower, I feel good.
Okay, what's going on with you tonight? Go ahead.
So, my question was, I don't really speak I guess I don't date younger guys. I'm 31. I don't date anyone that's around my age because they just seem like they have a lot of games. I'm from Michigan. A lot of people in Detroit are living their life like they're in a music video. And I usually go for like older guys. So I'm talking to this guy right now that is 48. And I just want to know from your perspective, like...
How old are you?
I'm 31.
Okay.
So I just want to know from your perspective, like from a man's perspective, do you think that's a little too old? The biggest gap that I've ever been with was 12 years. And I've had a 2-year relationship with a 12-year. And then...
Too old for what? Too old for what? What are you trying to accomplish?
I want to get married. I want to get married. He wants to get married.
Have you guys been intimate yet?
No.
Okay. How long have you been talking?
Just a couple months, literally. I met him on Hinge. But we clicked so well. It's kind of crazy. Like, I kind of want to tell you this story, but it's kind of long. I went on a cruise. I was supposed to go on a cruise, and I missed the cruise boat because I left my passport. I flew.
What does the story have to do with, though? What are you telling me the story for?
Just to give you, like, some background on kind of how he has stepped up.
Are those eyelashes irritating your eyes? Because you just blinking and pulling on your eyelashes a whole lot. What's going on with that?
No, they're just wet. I just got out the shower.
Oh, okay. You ain't got no blow dryer or nothing to dry them off real quick? Or paper towel? Or I don't know how y'all do that.
You can do a paper towel, but it's still going to be kind of damp. Like, okay. I do need blow dryer or something like that.
Okay, I just want you to be able to focus. Okay. All right. But go ahead. So you talking about the cruise ship thing.
I missed the cruise ship, and basically I was down in Florida. He lives in Florida. And he came and basically, like, I was a damsel in distress, and he came and kind of like picked up everything. He got me a hotel room, and he planned the next trip. I'm supposed to be going back out there on Friday.
Back
and I
out?
really like him.
You're going back out on Friday to do what?
I guess just see him for the weekend. He lives in Florida, and I live in Michigan.
So what are you exactly asking me? If he's too old for you?
Yeah.
What do you know about him?
What do I know about him? I know everything that he's only told me. Is that what you mean?
That means you know nothing.
See? Okay. Yeah.
Is he flying you out there?
Yes.
And he paid for your hotel room and everything?
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen when you go out there?
I don't know. I don't know. I do know. We have a plan of like going to some museums. He's got this brunch planned. And something else. I forgot what else he planned. But that's pretty much the full.
Okay, what happens if you go out there and y'all get intimate and you get pregnant?
And I get pregnant?
Yeah. What happens then?
If I get pregnant right now...
You never thought about that? You hadn't thought about that at all?
No.
Why not? That's why you're looking around. Hold on. You're looking around like this because you haven't thought about it.
No, I haven't.
Okay,
I really
so
haven't.
Why haven't you thought about that?
Because if it was there, then if that were to happen, then I would just take a plan B before I would even know if I was pregnant. Because I don't want to be pregnant right this second.
Our plan B 100%?
Historically, for me, yes.
Okay, I didn't ask you that.
Oh, I think it's like 99999. I think you have like a 0.01. I think.
Okay, let me tell you something. I had a woman that came on my show probably about 4 or 5 months ago, and she told me she took it and she still got pregnant.
Oh. Whoa. Okay. Okay.
When's the last time he's been with a woman?
His last relationship or like just sexual partner?
Yeah, partner that he slept with. Do you know that?
He told me, mind you, this is I don't know. So what he told me was the last relationship he was in was 4 months ago, and I guess 4 months ago.
4 months ago? You buy that? You think that's the last time he had intercourse with a woman?
I don't know.
Does he come across as... Hold on.
Oh.
Does he come across that he's really good with women, talking to women?
No, he's kind of like a nerd.
Mm.
But that really doesn't mean anything.
How many children does he have?
3.
By how many women?
1.
Was he married to that woman?
Yes.
For how long?
I want to say 15. I want to say 15 years. I could totally.
Why did he tell you got divorced?
He told me, let me think. He told me that they got divorced because she started to change and be more like angry. He said he didn't like her attitude. Her attitude changed, and it just wasn't going as well as they were supposed to. I didn't get a straight answer, and to be frank, I didn't ask why you got divorced. I asked him like what kind of happened, but I didn't like come out straight and ask
You
him
didn't
that.
ask him why he got divorced?
No.
Why wouldn't you ask him why he got divorced?
That's a good question. I should ask him. I should 100% ask him.
Okay, I'm asking you, why didn't you ask him this type of question? Like, what's going on with you right now that's causing you not to ask these questions? Are you like love struck? What's going on with you?
I don't love struck. No.
What would you call it?
I think it's more just. I don't know. He told me about the whole bad attitude.
Have you
thing.
FaceTimed him to see how he lives? Have you seen his closet?
Yes.
Who does he live with?
His mother.
Why is he 48 years old living with his mother?
Well, I'm sorry. His mother lives with him. I'm sorry for yawning. His mother lives with him. He moved her down from New York because he was having some health problems 2 years ago. And she's just been living there ever since. Is what he told me.
And that's it?
Of why
Does he own his own house?
I think it's a condo. It's not an apartment. I think it's a condo. He gave his ex-wife the house. And he moved into a condo.
How does he see his children?
They're grown. The youngest one is 17.
Oh, okay.
They have their own relationships.
Okay. Why do you want to marry this man? You don't know much about him.
I don't know if I want to marry him yet. That's just a goal that I have in mind for me. And I'm seeing if I should.
Okay. What is your body telling you to do?
What is my body telling me to do?
Because y'all go by feelings. So what are your feelings, in other words, telling you?
Right now, my feelings are good. He's very sweet. He's very nice. He's very courteous. He follows up on things. He seems to be very honest so far. I haven't caught him in anything, but also it's only been a few months. So it's like, ooh. But, what else? He seemed just to be an honest man. He's funny.
How many months have you been talking to him?
2.5. Super early.
How often do you talk to him?
Every day. I was just talking to him.
How often do you FaceTime, video? You video every day?
Yeah.
And what does he do for a living?
He is a head division of a mental ward.
Okay.
I don't know
when you go out there, before you guys potentially do something intimate, what are you going to verify about him? What did you have planned to verify about him?
I didn't. What do I plan to verify about him?
Yeah. You stuck? What?
I'm trying to think and use my brain.
So that tells me, you know what that tells me? Nothing. You had no plans to verify nothing about him.
Well, mind you, my cousin is a lawyer, and I sent her all the information that I gathered on him.
Have you seen a copy of his driver's license?
No.
Okay, so once again, y'all do this. This is a huge problem that I have with y'all. Y'all won't even have looked at the man's license before you let him stick it in. So you don't even know, you don't know what his real name is. You don't know what his date of birth is. You know nothing.
Well, my cousin found him.
Did you hear what I said? You haven't seen his driver's license or passport, nothing. You're on cloud 9 right now, going by a good feeling that you have about this man.
Yeah.
That's it. You verified nothing. You said your cousin found him. That's not verifying.
Oh, she's a lawyer, so she's.
It doesn't matter. I'm telling you right now, unless you've seen his identification, listen, do you know people have aliases and everything that they use all the time?
Yeah.
In this day and time, listen, if I was a woman, I'm going to tell you this. If I was a woman in this day and time, there is no way I would be anywhere with a man alone or anything unless I ran a background check on him. Unless I knew, and I'm talking about anything, unless I knew a ton of information about him privately. Private information. I want to verify if he say he's been divorced, I'm looking up court records.
Oh.
If he say that he have these children, right? Then there should not be any, because you can see public child support orders are public. You can see child support orders, you can see divorce decrees, you can see all that stuff to see if he's actually divorced or what.
Where do you look up divorce decrees and child support?
And whatever county he was divorced in, you got to figure that out first. They have a lot of these records online.
Okay.
Somebody said you don't want to know. Yeah, I think a lot of y'all women don't want to know.
Don't want to know.
I think y'all better living in believing what y'all want to believe about the man. And it's like, child, I don't even want to know. Just don't tell me, as long as I don't know. You know what's interesting? Y'all rather know. I want you to think about this. This is Guru about to drop one of them things. Y'all, I want you to listen to me very carefully. Y'all would rather know who else he might be screwing then you would want to know actual real information about him. That's how y'all operate. Y'all rather know that kind of information. Who else is he talking to? Who else is he screwing?
Well, the whole point of me sending the information to my cousin was to get more information.
You haven't even gotten a copy of his driver's license or nothing.
So I should be asking.
Do you know? Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. This is interesting. Do you know that I once had a woman that used her own money to fly to come see me, right? She used her own money, her own resources and everything. She didn't know my name, my real name. She didn't even know my real name. She didn't know nothing about me. She didn't know my address that she was coming to see or nothing. She knew nothing. Now, what if I was a grimy dude and I would have got her pregnant or something, or been like, yeah, I'm trying to see you and get you pregnant. She wanted to fly out so bad. I said, go ahead. You want to fly out? Go ahead. You can fly out. She wanted to fly out so bad.
Okay, so should I be getting a copy of his driver's license or just look at it? And am I looking at it to see like more than his name?
You should be telling him to take a picture of his driver's license and send it to you. And you should also verify that it's his driver's license on FaceTime. And you should do your own research on him. It's what is it, $30 or $40?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, do that.
Okay.
You had no plans to go. You had no plans to verify any information about him. You were going to go out and meet and greet him and do whatever, but you're not going to verify nothing? You're not going to even see if he's clean? Are you on birth control?
No.
So a lot of times y'all end up screwing raw. What if he's not clean?
No, I don't want to have unprotected sex with anybody.
I don't care what you say you don't want to do and don't want to do. I know what ends up happening. Do you drink?
Yes.
Okay.
But
you should know what happens when you get to drinking.
yeah. Okay.
I didn't drink before with, listen, I didn't drink before with plenty of women. I know what happens. It don't take, that's the easiest for me to get. Guru, you want to know, y'all want to know how easy it is for Guru to get something from a woman? Just put some alcohol in front of her. And 30 minutes to an hour with some alcohol, it's over. I don't drink though. Are you listening to what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Well, I hope you do something about you just flying out to go see some man. Where's your father at?
My father's deceased.
You have no man in your life that's able to give you any advice?
I do.
You're talking about both of y'all. Hold on. Okay, who is he? What man?
My stepdad.
Okay, but you aren't here asking me. Have you had this conversation with him?
No, not yet. No.
What do you mean not yet? Hey, when are you flying out there?
Friday. I probably was never gonna ask him.
Exactly. Why? What would he say?
What would he say? I know he would tell me to be careful. He'd probably be saying some of the same things that you said. Probably.
See, this is my problem with y'all. Hold on, listen. This is my problem with y'all. Y'all do stuff like this, and then later on what y'all do is y'all blame the men. Y'all do stuff like this, and then y'all blame the men for using y'all, for lying, for all of this stuff. When y'all did no investigation, y'all have no idea who you're dealing with. You listening to me with all this stuff?
Well, I did. I have done a little bit of research, just not as much as I should have. And I can take that. And
okay, what do you know? Okay, so you done some research. What do you know about his exes, his situation with his divorce? What do you know about all that? So what research have you done on that?
Just the stuff that I've gotten from my cousin, like his address, his date of birth. What else? His jail record.
What does that look like?
He went to jail once 7 years ago. And it was for, what the fuck was it for? I have to go back and look at it. But it was something like nonviolent. And I asked him about it, and he told me because he was at a, what are those things called? A protest. I'm sorry. And he actually told me that he
got arrested for being at a protest. He got arrested for a nonviolent protester.
And he said he called the mayor, and the mayor came and got him and his friend out because it wasn't right. And he knows. And he.
What do you know about his relationship with his children?
From what he told me, it's very well. When I hear like
everything is based off what he told you. Did you see? Hold on. This is once again. I'm telling you. That's why I said you have no plan. You want to go out there. I want to meet your children. I want to see what they have to say about you.
Well, he told me he wanted me to meet his mom when I went out there.
Did you hear what I said about his children?
Yes, I heard what you said about his children.
Okay.
Every interaction that I've heard with his children while we're on the phone, while we're on FaceTime, has been very positive.
I didn't ask you that. I didn't say that. I said to have a conversation with his children. I want to meet your children, have a conversation with his children.
I don't mind doing that.
And you haven't even seen a divorce decree. What if him and his wife are just separated, ex-wife or current wife? What if they just separated?
I mean, technically they could.
So guess what? Yeah, and they could. And guess what that means? He could get you pregnant and go back to his wife, which happens often.
Oof.
Have a good night. You know, folks, this is how y'all end up being side pieces. This is how y'all end up being side coochie. Stuff like this. Tap the screen, folks. If you're over on the YouTube, I appreciate you. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the heart button or the thumbs up, whatever it is, to raise the like count on this stream. I appreciate you in advance for doing that. If you're enjoying this content and you haven't done it yet, I would appreciate you and definitely now and in the future if you supported the Black Guru either through hitting the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, it's in my bio, it's in the link tree, or supporting with badges. Appreciate you for either way. However you support this content. Y'all women have, as y'all can see, this is what I do. Y'all have a lot of work to do. Y'all have a lot of work to do. You have no idea what's going on. Somebody said, oh, Jason, appreciate you. Jason said, definitely had to subscribe. Brother is the truth. Appreciate you. Y'all have a lot of work to do. Appreciate you for Mr. DeGreat for the badge. Thank you, brother. Y'all have a lot of work to do. Y'all are too old to be making mistakes like this. Yo, freaks, appreciate you for the badge. Thank you, brother. Y'all are too old to be making mistakes like this. Why did I cut her off? She was sweet. Because there's nothing else for me to talk to her about. If she doesn't understand that she needs to do better investigation of this man and actually see what his driver's license looked like, actually see what his ID, passport, something about this man. She was good looking. What does good looking have to do with anything? You don't think good looking women make bad decisions and bad choices every day? You're over here talking about good looking. What does that have to do with anything? Good looking have to do with nothing. She gonna be back on here blaming the dude that got her pregnant because she didn't do her homework. She didn't do her homework on him. Flying out to me. We already know what's gonna happen. They're gonna be intimate. We know what's gonna happen. You ain't flying out. You got good vibes and good feelings about this man. You're gonna fly out there and be intimate with him. We already know what's gonna happen. Somebody says she's desperate to be loved by a man since her father is not around. Yeah. She looked good until she started talking. Appreciate y'all for joining tonight. Shout out to every single person that donated. Hit the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Thank you so much. Let me remind you, women, if you want to have a private conversation with me and you don't want to be public, you can do that. The information is in my bio in the IG. Information is in the bio. As far as the amount and what you have to do. You got to send me a DM and let me know. But only if you're serious. Don't send me no message. I don't give out free advice. I'm not going to talk to you for free privately. I'm not going to talk to you privately for free. Have a good night, folks. Appreciate you. Shout out to everybody on the YouTube. Shout out to everybody on the IG. We'll be back at this thing again tomorrow. I'm going to try to start doing a little bit earlier, midday as well, so that we can have a little bit of diversity in these streams. A little bit of diversity. All right, folks. Have a good night.